Hi everyone, I'm Chata Lamagani. I help people find and expand their passion. In this video, we would be talking about self-worth. The truth behind self-worth. How to increase your self-worth instantly. Self-worth, that's the keyword. The term self-worth refers to your value in the eyes of other people, or your value in your eyes. What is your value? What is your importance? What's your use? Or what value are you? That is your self-worth. That's what it means. So how do you increase your self-worth? What makes you think that you're not worthy? What experiences have you been through that puts down your self-esteem, that puts down your self-worth before your eyes, that makes you feel other people do not see you as worthy, or other people do not see you as being worthy, and it pulls you down? And you are not looking for how to change it. You want to be worthy. You want to increase your self-worth instantly. You probably did certain things that you feel are the results behind your reduced self-worth, your reduced self-respect before the eyes of others. It's achievable. You might feel it's like it's the end of the world, you've lost it, and you do not know how to get back your value and your worth before others because you feel you've messed up. It's never too late to build your worth, and you can always build it back instantly, and you would keep it that way forever. It's achievable. How is that achievable? How do you gain that respect back? How value? So you might have felt you did something wrong and it's impossible for you to fix it back, and it's impossible for you to instantly change that or to fix that. I am here to tell you that that was in the past. The reason why you are unable to move forward and to be able to change or to increase your worth, or to change the worth from being on the low level to being on the high level, is all in your mind. It's all based on belief, based on information, and you holding on to what is already gone. That is the reason why you find it difficult. You are carrying something that's already past. Whatever you might have done or have been through or have been subjected to that lowered that esteem was important to you. You do not hate it. It happened. Take it to heart. Don't run away from the feeling. Right now, I want you to feel it all from the beginning to the end of it, and feel that feeling. Have the feeling and let it go. It has already come and it's already gone. A moment ago is in the past. All that matters is the present. So that is gone. It already served its purpose. And what purpose did it serve? It served the present right now. It served the present of this moment. So you watching this video is that you have woken up to realize that you are worthy and you can make yourself worthy. You can change that instantly. So that is what it means. So that served you. If you had not gone through all those, you wouldn't be in this moment. So they have served their purpose of waking you up. So you let it go. When you eat a sweet, let's say I give you a candy, that candy must end, it must finish. Or I give you a chocolate, you must digest it. It won't keep staying in your mouth forever. So it served its purpose at that moment. The way it made you feel, it served it, and it's gone. So right now, you feeling that low self-esteem is you holding on to that chocolate thinking it's not going to go. It's already finished. It's gone. It served its purpose. Its purpose is what it made you feel right now. So you feeling this way right now and you watching this video means that you are ready to instantly increase your self-worth. And before the end of this video, I assure you that you would get back your self-worth. Who are you? Self-worth. You cannot know your worth without knowing yourself. What is your value? Let's talk about the truth, and more of truth and facts. And for you to be able to know yourself, you need to know the whole story behind who you are. So who are you? You are a high vibrational, immortal, eternal, infinite existence, a God, a spirit that came on earth in this body. And this body represents who you are, your physical features. This is who you are, and you chose some of the features that you have because you found them as being beautiful. So you can imagine you came on earth in this body to have a physical experience. So you chose your color, you chose your parents, your siblings, you chose your location, you chose your tribe, your race, your class. So the way that you look, you checked as a God, and as a God, you want the best for yourself. You chose this to be beautiful, and it really is beautiful. So the reason why others do not see your beauty is because you do not love yourself, and you have decided, you have forgotten that this is a definition of a God, a beauty. This is how a God looks like. You forgot it, and then you decided to say, because you do not look like another person, that person is their vibration, is a signature on the vibration. Your vibration is signature, meaning it's unique to yourself, and it can never be replaced. It can never be duplicated, and it's very important to the universe. You're a part of the universe. You're a part of the ultimate power. That's God. So we have different names for God. Is either you call the Almighty God, or you call the Tree of Life, or Gaia, or universe, or nature. It all depends on how you term the higher power. And you're all a part of this God. A vibration, you're like a strand, one of the vibration that makes God. And you are a creator. God is a creator. You've got a specific creation that you create, your own discoveries, your own advancements. That is a part of God that you are. And you came on earth to be you, to give the world, the universe. That's your creation. The universe is lacking in your creation. That is what is missing in it. That's the reason why you came on earth. You came to give your creation to the world, to the universe. So it needs it. So that's how important you are. So because you have forgotten how important you are, because you came on earth without a memory, you came blank, so you had to start learning the ways of the world, and you forgot how, because most of the people you had around you forgot how to incorporate or how to allow your higher true self to align itself in the body that it created in the avatar. So they did not know how to align themselves, so they did not know how to teach you to align yourself so that you can be your true self. So who are you on earth as a human being? You are that high vibration. That's that spirit. That's high vibration has lived for eons of years. I told you it's indestructible. It has lived for eons of years. It's a God. It's a creator, and it has all the advancements, all the technology, all the wisdom, the knowledge. It's got it all. But it came into this body to live as a human, to have a physical experience. So The world needs you because you complete the universe. And those around you are also signature. They have a creation that they create that is unique to just them, and it can never be duplicated. So the world, the universe is like a puzzle, and you are a part of it. Your own shape, you have got where you fit into the shape of the puzzle. Your own space, you've got where you've, and it can never, no other existence can take that space. And for the universe to be complete, you need to take your shape and to be in that space that is meant for you. It's only in that state that you can be able to add value to the world. That's the only way you can be valuable. So you feeling that you're not valuable is you realizing that you are not aligned to your true self. You're allowing only the avatar to function. So when this avatar was born, all the information that you gain from your family, the media, your friends, and all the environment, and your own experiences also were all stored in the body, and this is what you have been working on. So information that worked on someone else, so someone else is a creator, its path. So you have got your path and it's different from the other person's path, and this creation, the universe, manifested situations that would suit that particular person because that person was being their true self. You need to be your true self for the universe to manifest a suitable environment for you. That's the best, like the heaven, the best. When you see people living the big life and being successful and being able to add value to the world, these people, these creators, they decided to be their true self and to add value, give their creation to the world. And that's the reason why the universe made those conducive environments for them, so that they can keep adding value to the world. So the more you do your creation, you do you, the more the universe will create an environment that is suitable to you. That's when you find yourself in those achievements as well. That's the only way you can have all those achievements. So now you realizing that you can never be your true self without your higher self, because your higher self is your main identity, and this is just a cloth you put over yourself. So it means you decided to sleep. You decided to let your higher self out. You refuse to align yourself to your higher self. That's like your conscience, some people call it. You decided to let your higher self sleep, and then you just allowed the body. The body is just meant to experience. This is your opportunity. You have to live a life as an earthling, as a human being, but your true self is the driver. So that's the only way. And when your driver comes in, it now starts creating. That's the only way you can be creative, and that's the only way you can add value. That's the only way you can be you to the world for the manifestations that you want to work around you, and then the friends and the right people around you, for you to pull the right people and to push away those that make you feel sad, that are not meant for you. And those that are meant to be around you, when you're in your true form, they align themselves. You encourage them to align themselves in a way that their own flow, your relationship flows smoothly. And then they realize how worthy you are. So the only way for you being your true self already, every single entity in the universe now sees your worth, knows that you're irreplaceable and you're special. So adding value to the world, increasing your worth, your value, is for you to be whole and complete, for you to be your authentic self. That's your authentic self. Your authentic self is your higher self. That's your true identity, and your body is meant to enjoy what your higher self has come to enjoy. It came to enjoy, you came to enjoy. So all the sufferings, all the pain, all the discriminations, all that you go through are because you are not your true self, your authentic self. Because when you're in your authentic self, everything and any information, everything anyone says about you really does not matter, because that's not who you are. Who you are is a God, and you are perfect. And they accept you for who you are. The universe accepts you for who you are, just being your true self. You must be accepted because you then will take the shape that fits any geographical area you find yourself. As long as you're working on your excited state, you would be accepted. It does not matter discrimination or all those segregations does not work on you when you are your true self. Why? Because you fit the universe perfectly fine. So how do you align yourself to your authentic self in order to improve your value, in order for you to instantly increase your value? That's it. We are gods and we are magical. That's what a god is. A god is magical, and your life is meant to be magical. And everybody is supposed to see the magic within and outside you, and the magic that you create. And they seeing that is, and the universe feeling that is, knowing your worth shining out to the world, knowing that you are irreplaceable. So how do you get to that level is by working on your excitement. And what is your excitement? I told you you're a creator. You've got something as a god that you create. So you just doing your excitement is you now doing that your creation, remembering your identity. Your identity is that your creation that you create. And it's unique to just you. There's no other person that can create what you create or be who you are. So that's the reason. Only you can create that particular creation in the way that you do. And then that attracts the right people to you, and the right people that you add that value to, because those that need it, the world needs it. It works like it's around the circle. So it's every single piece is important, and so you are very important. You're vital and you're very worthy. You add value, you're very valuable, you're irreplaceable, and you're very useful to the world. It needs you, you're a part of the puzzle. So that space is empty. You need to be yourself for you to fit into that space and for that space to be occupied. And you being in that space is you continuously creating and giving out. That's you doing your excitement. So only you know excitement, because what you create as your excitement is you creating what you naturally create as a god. So it comes naturally to you. You find yourself doing something naturally. It goes smoothly and very easily because you're a god of that particular excitement. So it comes easily to you. So other people will find it very difficult because that is not what they create. So they need you to give them that particular creation. You might be a musician, or you're a painter, or you might be a physician, or you might be an astronaut, or you might be a collector or an advertiser, or whatever you might be. Whatever it is you feel you are and you feel other people are, they are different from you. No one can really replace you or your work. That's how important you are. By you doing your excitement, it's you now being in alignment with your high self. That's you being your authentic self. The more you do your excitement, the more you align to your true identity, the more you shine in the world, the more your worth increases, the more people see how valuable you are. So the more you do, the more you instantly change. And what you need to know is that this moment is all that exists. The past or last moment has passed. So God created, or the universe created us in such a way that we are given the opportunity to change. That's the reason behind the fact that change is constant. So it means that every moment you change, every moment. So it gives you the opportunity to balance, to align yourself to yourself. So each time you find yourself making mistakes, it means that you are not aligned to yourself. Because when you are aligned to yourself, you function in one universal language, which is unconditional love. So as a God, you do not need anything in return. You just feel happy creating. So the more you create, the more the universe gives to you. So do not insist on any outcome so that you can continue being your true self, because the universe will create circumstances that suits you. So don't give yourself time range based on other people's lives or whatever. You have your path. The more you work on your excitement and you live the more your self-worth changes. So you just, no matter how the world has turned around for you just a moment ago, do your excitement this moment. The moment you do your excitement, that feel, you find yourself being in a positive feeling. You're not thinking, you don't need to think or worry yourself over anything. You just find yourself being happy, being positive, being creative. You just see your vibe is changed. That's you being your true self. That's your higher self being in alignment with yourself. And the moment you make that change, the moment you do your excitement, that's when you change. You change before everybody's eyes. You change before the world. And when you do your excitement, you give it out. You have changed instantly. And then that is, you have become authentic. That's your authentic self. And then everyone and the universe, everyone around you now realizes you have changed. How is it possible that you can change suddenly? You doing your excitement this moment aligns you to your true God self, your higher vibrational self. So the moment you do that, you just change. So anytime you find yourself feeling sad or feeling negative, realize that you are not your authentic self, or you feel guilt, or you feel you do not know your worth, you've forgotten. Do your excitement. As a God keeps creating. So all through your lifespan, you're meant to keep creating. So keep doing your excitement and giving it out. Keep doing your excitement. So you are created with enough to sustain you on earth. You have all you need to make it on earth. You are all you need to improve your worth, to make it on earth. So you just being you is your authentic self. Just do your excitement. That's you being authentic and you being special. You would just shine immediately before everyone's eyes, and then you just look God that you are. That is because you align the God within you, and then it can be seen and it can be felt. So you not feeling, you need to accept yourself and to really know who you are, and who you are is that God that you are, and you are creating by doing your excitement, because it comes naturally to you. The more you do it, the more you keep remembering yourself, the more you keep creating. So each creation you create is on a godly level. It adds value to a lot of people. So do not keep it and see or think that you made a mistake, or you think that it's not perfect. It's perfect just the way it is. There's no such thing as mistake. It's just you need to see the positive in every situation and not the negative. You have the choice to see the positive or the negative. The negative is outside of you. You need to see the positive. Just keep doing your excitement, and that means you are changing instantly. And the more you do your excitement, the more you stabilize your natural behavior, the more you know your true self, and you keep being your authentic self, because then you start hearing your true self. You now know who you are. You know your identity. You know how to behave, what works for you, you know what suits you, you know your true self. So the more you keep doing your excitement, the more you align yourself to your true self, the more you're being yourself, the more you're being authentic. You realize that you're different from everyone, yet you fit in anywhere you find yourself. So increase your self-worth by doing your excitement this moment. So thank you very much for your time, and I hope to hear from you in the next video. Bye.